this guy. He laughed instantly. Relationships are hard because it takes the 3 C's. Commitment, communication, and money. Because when you're out by yourself eating, shit costs $10. Soon as you go to take your girl out, it costs $187.66. And you like, God damn, when they start making McChickens out of Big Bird? Like, what the fuck? But it be the communication that we get. Because just because you say something, don't mean the other person hear the exact same way. You can always tell when they say some shit like, now what do you mean by that? Case in point, like, fellas, when your girl tells you, oh my God, I love your dad bod, that don't mean that you can just stop going to the gym and shit. That just means she like you where you at, not too much pressure on her. At the same time though, we can't just be saying just any old shit. Cause, now, y'all look like a good little gentrified couple. How y'all doing?
Oh, you messed up. Don't keep on there.
I appreciate you. Hold on now. Let's see. How long y'all been married?
5 years.
Wow, y'all stuck. I like that. Mr. White Man, can I be vulnerable with you right now? Is this a safe space? Is that okay? Tell me if this shit happened to you.
Tell me what?
If this shit happened to you. You laying in your bed butt ass naked with your lady here,
Yeah.
and y'all about to do the horizontal stanky lid. And in that moment you say, hey baby, let's spice things up a little bit. Now, in that moment, you were thinking, hey, let's put on some porn in the background, maybe put some Cool Whip where Cool Whip don't belong, that kind of shit. And she goes, what do you mean by that? And in that moment, you say the smartest shit a man could ever say, I don't know. And what she hears is, I'm tired of your ass. Maybe we need to bring in Lacey from the laundromat. You know the one that washes her drawers in slow cycles only. You know the one?
Nope.
That kind of shit. And then in that moment, she gets up, goes to the kitchen to that one drawer full of loose sauce packets, comes back and throws a handful of Taco Bell sauces in your face and says, spice that shit up, nigga. That ever happened to you? You know what? That's on me. Hold on. What? Google Translate. Caucasian, I'm assuming. All right. Oh, that's my bad. Let's try that again. You ever say, let's spice this shit up? She go in the kitchen, come back with a handful of Chick-fil-A sauces, and says, spice that shit up. All right, there we go. But for real, people be trying to rush into relationships all the time. They want to get married. They want to have kids. I can't stand kids. Fuck them kids. Goddamn. Because I saw them COVID babies. Y'all see them COVID babies? Them shit is wild. Any baby that's born after 2020 is a domestic terrorist. That's all it is, man. Every motherfucking time. I saw these COVID babies out here doing the wildest shit. They out here jumping out of windows, lying on PPP loans. They out here telling rumors about their marriage to Will Smith and shit. These COVID babies are wild. And I saw my first COVID baby with my own 2 eyes in person on the plane of all places. Can't stand kids on the plane. And I was sitting there, minding my own business, and I looked down the aisle, and they closed the doors. And I'm thinking, okay, cool, I'm safe. And at that moment, here come a COVID baby walking down the aisle. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, just play it cool. And he gets closer and I can see his ass. He got 545 shadow, jail tats, and no neck control. Just coming down the aisle. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, it's all right, it's cool. It's cool. And he slides in next to me. And I know these COVID babies, so I try to assert my dominance. I'm like, hey, Mr. Baby, how you doing? What's going on? He comes out from the gate, terrible. I can't stand flying. It's a real pain in the pacifier, you know what I mean? Yeah, Mr. Baby, it's cool. So he's like, I got a little something to make it a little easier. Okay, do your thing, Mr. Baby. And he reaches into his Crown Royal breast milk bag and pulls out an e-cigarette, starts puffing on the shit. And I'm like, oh, Mr. Baby, you can't be doing that. They don't like that. They ask you, don't bring e-cigarettes on me. That shit's crazy. Don't do that, Mr. Baby. He hauls off, slaps me across my face and says, shut up. Don't you think I know that? do I look like I was born yesterday? I didn't know how to answer that. And I'm like, you know, Miss Baby, go up, do your thing. The flight attendant comes and says, sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to put that away. I'm gonna have to ask, security to come down. And he just grabs on her ass and says, don't worry, Toots, it's fine. I just gotta make a few clouds before I hit the clouds, know what I'm saying? And I stop, I'm like, Mr. Baby, I can't stand this shit. You can't be doing this. It's just wild. Don't be doing this shit. Like, I will not stand for this, Mr. Baby. You can't be acting like this on this plane. It's United Airlines, and I don't mind taking a motherfucker out if I got to. Come on, Mr. Baby. He just sits there, and he goes, little man, it's fine. It's cool. Don't worry. Because they ain't gonna put on a damper once you show them what's in that pamper. I'm Malik Thompson.
Woo!